Ishkai and a human skeleton. What happened here?
Show thyself, coward! Art thou afraid to face me? What in hell? Show thyself, coward! Art thou afraid to face me? What in hell? Show thyself, coward! Art thou afraid to face me?
My friend sells excellent weapons at great prices. You'll find him near the Guild of Steel. You seem lost. Maybe you should go talk to Arashad at the Guild of Silk.
These are dangerous times for one without sufficient protection. Come, sample my fine wares. I have the best prices on armor, I assure you. Tell me about the Sura mercenary who came to town. Can't tell you anything about the Sura, I'm afraid. I never get too close to them. When you've been a merchant for as long as I have, you learn when to keep your distance from their kind. Helms, mail, braces.
Hey, you look strong. And you look like you've had enough to drink. What of it? Listen, my witch of a wife has been practicing magic in secret. Anyway, long story short, I put the body in a barrel of salt. I need it taken to the burial grounds so she can... Oh, I can't take her myself. You can have all the coins in this pouch if you take that barrel to the burial ground. Fair enough. I'll bury your wife. Oh, wonderful! Wonderful! Barrel's just over there. This'll do. He's not gonna care when I dump her body. Is it done? I've done your dirty work, now pay up. Yeah, take it, take it.
If you need armor, try Akram's store.
The Guild of Steel. My guild. But a dead man can't just walk through the front door. I should speak to Arashad. He might have a way in.
You must leave. If the Duke saw us talking to you, he'd have our heads. Calig? But this can't be. You're dead. Calig? But this can't be. You're dead.
I really hope I didn't accidentally smash the key for this door.
We may be besieged, but I won't tolerate any transgressions in my city.
You can get elixirs really cheap from Rabath. If you need armor, try Akram's store.
Back so soon. Good, good.
Tell me about the Sura mercenary who came to town.
I wasn't even in town when it happened. You'll have to ask elsewhere. Welcome, welcome.
I hear that Rabath pays a high price for poultices and ingredients.
This siege is really cutting into my stocks. If we don't get relief soon, I may be forced into prostitution. I'm worried what the nomads might do to my family.
Arashad, you scoundrel. Has no one in your employ managed to kill you yet?
Khalik, you rabid dog, they said you were dead.
I was for a while, but you know how it is.
Faked your own death, eh? Didn't think you had it in you.
Some days, I surprise even myself.
You have questions?
Where is Nemec now? We have unfinished business.
He rarely leaves the Guild of Steel since seizing control from you. You must seek him there. But they will hardly let you in the front door.
Fine. What do you need me to get?
I didn't say anything.
Merchant, you think you're so clever. Just tell me what you need from the Guild of Steel and I'll get it for you.
You have questions?
Do you have any need for my skills?
I am in need of some assistance, actually. I've lost a few merchants to aphotic spider attacks at night. Nasty creatures. And recently hiding in every shadow, it seems. You have questions?
How fares your guild these days, Arashad?
Alas, 'tis a bad time to be a Tholian merchant. The city is surrounded by a horde of nomads, intent on sacking it. Terrible things lurk in the shadows of the catacombs. On the other hand, Guild of Silk profits are up this quarter. Nothing like a siege to drive up the price of food, huh? You have questions?
How is the Duke faring as intendant?
Better than I would like. He overthrew my father as intendant. I had no love for my father, but he was bloodkin, you know? I do not trust the Duke, and not just because he's in the Order of the Veil. Everyone knows the Order is just the thin veneer of respectability the Inquisition uses to cloak its institutional corruption. Thol would be better off without him.
On that, we are of one mind, Arashad.
What do you need?
How long till Thol falls for want of food?
Hard to say, really. Possibly a year? If a sandstorm forces the nomads to retreat, even longer. Not to mention that the Intendant is an excellent gate weaver. He may have means to help us beyond even it's an inconvenience. But there are bigger dangers within the walls than without. You have questions?
Aphotic spiders can hardly be a threat to me. What will you give me for slaying them?
I can pay you 50 for 10 spider carcasses. Search inside the burial grounds, southwest of the market. They seem to be infesting there in great numbers. Please, ask your questions.
10 dead spiders. I counted them twice.
A deal is a deal. 30 coins are yours.
That's 50.
Of course 50, that's what I said. Of course, the infestation will continue as long as the spiders can reach Thol. I wonder if they could be prevented from reaching the burial ground somehow. What do you need?
What will you give me for stopping the spiders reaching the burial ground?
Does another 50 sound fair?
No, but 100 does.
You strike a hard bargain, but very well. That would seem to be a sensible place to start. How can I help?
What do you need from my guild house?
When he defeated my father and became intendant, Darmok also took something. A sword, a family heirloom, you might say. It was given to my father by my grandfather, and to him by his father before him. Darmok gave it to the mercenaries as a gift, to secure his alliance with them. But the sword is mine by right of birth, and I want it back. Take this key. It will open the cellar to the Guild of Steel. The sword will be down there somewhere, I'm certain. Far too valuable as a bargaining chip for anyone to be wielding it. Find the sword and bring it back to me. I will pay you 200 in return. You will know it by the engraved pattern of 2 entwined serpents on the hilt and blade.
Returning your sword is a fair price for getting me back into my guild. Consider it done.
You have questions?
Who has a key to the Arcanum?
No one in my guild, I think. There is a hooded mage who enters there sometimes, but I know of no one else who goes there. Please, ask your questions.
Tell me about the Sura mercenary who came to town.
This is really none of my business. Please, leave me out of this. You have questions?
What are you in prison for, Ishkai?
No! Don't hurt Shakik! Please!
You seem lost. Maybe you should go talk to Arshad at the Guild of Silk.
Get out of that, web lickers! This one's mine. Leave him to me.
Instead of hanging around here, why don't you go speak to Arishad?
You looking to make a few coins? If I don't get one before inspection, my superior will kill me. I'll pay 100 for one if you can get it for me. You should shop around, though. Some stalls are cheaper than others.
Arishad, try outside the main doors into the guild.
What do you need?
I rearranged the burial grounds. Should keep the spiders out for a while, at least.
Excellent. Here are your 50 coins.
You mean 200?
Here is the 100 we agreed.
Always a pleasure, Arishad.
This will hopefully buy some time, but it won't end the problem. As long as the queen lives, the spiders will keep returning, though. What do you need?
An aphotic queen is worth 500.
She is hardly a threat to someone of your might, Kalig. 100 is plenty.
Let's split the difference and call it 300.
Fine, but this is extortion.
How long have you known the Guild of Steel, Arishad? Now I just have to find the bitch.
What do you need?